Tia Mowry for PETA. I became a vegan and I was getting bullied a lot on Twitter. And PETA reached out to me and they said, girl, we got your back. And they sent so many cooking books and pamphlets, about PETA. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. So I wanted to become a voice for my community. That's one of the main reasons why I decided to be a part of this PETA ad campaign, because I wanted to educate my culture about the benefits of becoming vegan.
Hey guys, it's Andy Vegan, and today's video is going to be about Tia Mowry. She was on the show Sister Sister. I'm a child of the 90s, so I grew up watching the show. I wasn't like the biggest fan of it, but I did watch the show a few times. So I am familiar with Sister. Did I do that right? Oh my god.
Sister, 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 sister. I got my own life. I do my own style in my own time. And now everybody sees how different we have come to be.
Identical twin sister called Tamara Mowry. Now, Tamara, she's successful right now. She's doing her own thing on The Real. Tia Mowry decided 2 or 3 years back that she was going to do the vegan lifestyle. She went in it. Sounded really positive. Sounded like she knew what she was talking about. Got really motivated, really inspired. And take a look.
Yay! That's so awesome. I became vegan in January. I decided to do it mainly because it's just been a healthier lifestyle for me. I have a family where there's a lot of cancer. Really, what you eat is really, really important. And I found that eating meat, you have to keep it real. It's not really, really good for you. It's a story about a woman, I believe she was in her 60s, and she had breast cancer. And they said that she was not going to live any longer. I think they had given her like a month. She decided to change her diet, and she became vegan. And she is alive today. And so, hearing that story, and I started to see tons of stories like this, I said, you know what? I want to make a conscious decision about my health and what's going inside my body. And also, my husband, his mother, died of cancer. So the big C word, it was just constantly around me. And I said, I want to do everything that I can possibly do to educate myself. And not only that, I felt like I could be a voice for my culture and my community. In the African American, culture, there's a lot of meat. The diet is not necessarily, I'm talking about in the South, fried chicken, and it's not, a really, really healthy diet. Was sharing recipes on my Twitter account, and people started to bully me just because, I've decided to become vegan, and I'm like, what the hell?
So at this point, it almost seems as though the girl has her mind in the right place. That's almost as if, bitch, that's like me. That's like me making all these vegan videos and promoting the vegan lifestyle. And then suddenly this happens.
And now she's got her own cooking show called Tia Mowry at Home. Please welcome back to our show, our friend Tia Mowry. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you. You look so beautiful. We're like coordinating. Wait a minute. So congratulations on this new show.
Thank you.
Let's get started. You'll cook and I'll talk.
Okay, so today I'm gonna make my grilled shrimp salad. I always make this for my dad. He loves this.
That kinda looks like meat. Are you trying to kill your dad? Shrimps is not a health food. They're loaded with cholesterol. They rank right underneath eggs.
My orange zested rice. I like to give my rice a little bit of flavor. I don't like for it to be boring. And my almond butter brownies. Okay, are you ready?
How long have you been cooking?
I've been cooking ever since I was 6 years old. I was in the kitchen at 6, and I started to cook with my mom around 12, and I was like her sous chef. So, in this bowl right now, I have lemon juice. We're gonna add some garlic powder, pepper,
salt. Now look, these recipes are going to be at wendyshow.com, so don't get upset if I start asking her questions and you miss a beat, okay?
It's like I said, it's something that I've been doing ever since I was like a little girl, and it just, I don't know, it relaxes me. Like, this is a hobby, you know?
Do you cook for your hot man who was here the other week?
Of course.
And your beautiful son?
Yes, I do. Okay, so after we marinate this a little bit, we're gonna add the shrimp to some skewers, put it on the grill for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side.
Okay.
And then
Is this cream cheese?
No, this is feta cheese. This is chicken stock. I like to add chicken stock or chicken broth to the rice, which gives it a lot of flavor.
So good to see you again, Tia.
Thanks for having me.
Here's a new show called Tia Mowry at Home. It premieres tonight at 9 o'clock on the Cooking Channel.
Tia Mowry, girl, you should know better than this. What the hell? Shrimps are animals. Shrimps are not plants, girl. But of course, you knew that. Okay, so I just want to go over a few things with you. This is an article I found. I've been trying to figure out why she went back to eating animals and if this is something that she explained herself, because if you're going to come out to all your friends as being vegan and tell them that you're promoting this new ethical lifestyle and that you're doing it for the planet, for the animals, and to educate your own people, girl, well, surely there must have been like some explanation in between. Like, you don't just become vegan and make a big deal about it and then go back to eating animals as if nothing happened at all. So I knew she had to explain herself at some point, and I found what I was looking for because she did explain herself. She did explain her reason for going back to eating animals, and it was terrible. It was a bad one. So here it is. So they asked her on the Daily News, they said, question, aren't you a vegetarian? Answer, I became a vegetarian for about maybe a year. It was more of a little detox for me. Girl, that's some goddamn bullshit. It was not... Girl, at what point... I'm sorry for all the girls and craziness, but at what point in that interview did you hear her say anything about detoxing? That's a lie. That's a flat out lie, girl. I hate when people go back to eating animals and then claim it as a cleanse, girl. It was just a cleanse. I was just detoxing my body. It didn't sound like a detox the way you explained it. It sounded more like you embraced a whole new lifestyle for really good reasons. I'm sorry, I'm just going to continue. I'm sorry. I tend to do a lot of detoxes. I was on the body ecology diet before I got pregnant, which I believe is one of the reasons I was able to get pregnant. I have something called endometriosis, and I was told by my gynecologist that I needed to go on a specific diet if I didn't want to have any more surgery. Oh, it was a detox. Oh, I have endometriosis. Oh, my doctor told me to go back to eating animals.
Oh, my leg. Oh, my back. Oh, I'm shitting pellets.
I saw how detoxing can have huge benefits for your health, so I decided to do that with veganism. But no, I am no longer vegan. First of all, being vegan is not a fucking detox. I mean, yeah, when you become vegan, you detox from all the fucking disgusting cruelty that you've been putting into your body since day one. But girl, being vegan is not a cleanse. It's not a quick cleanse, girl. This is a lifestyle. Are you kidding me? On the right-hand side, she's talking about how she's doing it because she wants to improve her health. She wants to save the environment, save the animals. She wants to help out her people, get the message out to her people, which is fucking awesome. Because very rarely do people say that they want to become vegan because they want to improve the health of their own people. They want to bring this conscious awareness to their own people. And I think that's awesome because in the vegan community, and I've been feeling like this a lot, it almost seems like veganism is dominated by white people and white people only. And there's nothing wrong with that, but there kind of is something wrong with that. And the thing that's wrong with that is we want diversity. We want to reel in different people. We don't want veganism to seem, we don't want it to make it seem like eating fruits and vegetables is just a white thing. You know what I mean? It's not a white thing, bitch. It's fruits and vegetables. If you live on this planet, it's for you too, okay? Fruits and vegetables is not only for white people. Veganism is not only for white people. I'm not white. I'm Dominican. I'm Hispanic. But I also feel like my voice isn't really heard loud enough in this community. And I feel as though it's because I'm not white. And that's a whole nother subject. But girl, I feel you when you say that you want to help out your own people and you want to bring this lifestyle to your people. Girl, good on you. But it seems like you turned your back on your people and you just made a whole excuse for not being vegan anymore. This makes no sense to me. Now it's all about surgery and endometriosis and detoxing and your doctor telling you to go back to eating animals. It just sounds like a bunch of excuses. Now, I'm not going to hold her sister Tamara Mowry to any kind of standard because, girl, she's not the one claiming to be vegan. This is all Tia. It's all your fault, Tia. You want to know what this is really all about? Genuinely believe that she wanted to be vegan and she wanted to have a cooking show, but I just feel like because veganism is so looked down upon and it's unpopular, and fruits and vegetables aren't promoted the way that they should be, especially on television, I feel as though her chances for having a vegan cook show was kind of 0 to none. I just feel like it was either between her staying vegan, promoting such a healthy lifestyle, but not getting the show, or getting the TV show offer for her cooking show, but she had to give up her veganism. I guess they didn't want veganism being promoted on television. That's my opinion, because that's what it looks like. It looks like she stopped being vegan because she really wanted this cooking show. And sometimes it's some people's dream to have their own cooking show, especially when they have such a huge passion for cooking. And Tia Mowry loves to cook. It's just unfortunate that she's not able to cook what she truly, deep down in her heart, wants to cook, which is compassionate foods. Okay, I just want to read this last thing before I go. Breakfast is a good excuse to have some dessert before dinner. On the show, I made these bomb pancakes, but they're healthy. They're healthy, she said. I make them with banana and egg and oatmeal. So instead of using white flour, this is a delicious alternative. What? Girl, just use the white flour and ditch the eggs. In fact, ditch the white flour and ditch the eggs. Girl, when are you going to get with the program? You do not need eggs to bind food when baking baked goods. You can use these options. Now, these are alternatives. You can use a banana, which she used, so I don't know why she used the egg, because the banana does the binding effect on its own. You can use flax seeds. You can use a piece of tofu, and I forgot what the other one was, but yeah. If you're baking, you don't need to use eggs at all. No hens, period. Leave the fucking chickens alone, okay? You don't need to use hens, periods. Basic. This is simple. No cholesterol, girl. No animal saturated fat. No animal protein. No cancer, girl. All you need to do is throw in a banana. So if you're making pancakes, you don't need to use eggs. Just use a banana. So simple. Use a banana. Or grind some flax seeds and throw it in there. I believe oats too. Like, you can use oats when binding. Talking about, but they're healthy. Girl, healthy where? Why do people feel like if you add healthy foods to shitty foods, somehow the shitty foods become healthy foods? How does that happen? That's like if I made an amazing banana green smoothie and I added just a little poison for moderation, for good measure. Is it still healthy? No, it's not healthy, because a little bit of poison isn't good. No amount of poison in my goddamn smoothie is going to make it healthy. So you don't need a little bit of bad with a little bit of good to balance it out. You just need a little bit of good and a little bit of more good. So my message to Tia Mowry is, you need to go back to PETA, girl. They reached out to you. You was being bullied. And that's the thing that bothers me the most. People were bullying you. These meat eaters, these punk ass meat eaters on Twitter or Instagram or whatever was bullying you. Veganism sucks and that you need to go back to eating meat. We hear this all the time too. It just sucks that she gave them exactly what they wanted. Like, they wanted her to go back to eating meat and animal products, and she gave them exactly what they wanted. Like, girl, you were supposed to be strong. You was so motivated, so inspired. Girl, what happened? You need to find that fire. It's gone. Somebody blew out the candles. Oh, and you need to get your sister on the bandwagon too, because I've seen what she's been eating on the reel, and girl, it's been really fucking disgusting. Like the video if you found it entertaining, or not. Just like it anyway. And till then, peace and love. Have a great day, guys.
What's the most significant dietary change I've made? I've actually become vegan. In January, my New Year's resolution was just to take my whole health to a whole nother level. I'm a huge advocate about doing research for yourself. I started to just read up on a lot of books. My husband is really holistic. And so I decided to just go vegan, and I will tell you this, I am enjoying this ride. I feel so much better. Not only do I feel great energy, I feel good about myself.
There's a stigma about being vegan. Some people say it doesn't taste great or it doesn't taste good, and don't knock it till you try it.
You start to realize how not eating meat helps with the environment, and then also it helps with, saving precious animals' lives. So why not do it?